Welcome to Getting Started with Netsuite. This video covers logging in and security best practices. In this video, we'll demonstrate how to log into Netsuite, choose a default role and how to change roles, set your security questions in the event you forget your login password, and change your login email or password. Let's go ahead and get logged into Netsuite. I'm at netsuite.com, which is the visitor web page. At the top of the page, click Login, which takes you to the login page. As you can see, I've been here before because I've told the page to remember me. You'll want to enter the email address and password provided to you by your administrator and check the Remember Me box if you'd like the page to remember your email address. As a warning, if you enter your email or password incorrectly 6 times, you'll be locked out for 30 minutes. So before you attempt to log in for the 6th time, click the Forgot Your Password link to be provided with a temporary password in order to log into NetSuite. You'll be prompted to change your temporary password when you gain access to your account. However, prior to NetSuite providing you with a temporary password, you'll be required to answer your security questions. We will show you how to set up your security questions later in this video. Now that we've logged into NetSuite, let's talk about roles. Roles are how you access NetSuite. They control the tasks that you can perform, the data that you can see, and how you see it. If you only have one role, you will access that role by default. But if you have more than one role, like I do, you have a choice as to which role should be the default at login. For example, let's say you are an accountant and you have access to the accountant role as well as the Employee Center. In this case, you are presented with a Choose Role screen at login. In this screen, you can set a default role, which means that the next time you log into NetSuite, you will go directly into that set default role. You can also switch among roles while keeping one as the default. So let me show you how to set a default role. Simply check the box next to the role you want as your default, and in this example, I'll select the Administrator role. However, checking the box doesn't get you into that role. To access the role, you'll need to click on the role hyperlink. So I can set the Administrator as the default role, but click on any of the other role links to access that role temporarily. To finish up with roles, when you're in your role, you can change roles by hovering over your name from the drop-down list at the top of the screen to select a different role, or you can go back to the View All Roles screen. From the Choose Role screen, you can change the default role or select a different role to access. Let's discuss setting up and changing your security questions. The first time you log into NetSuite, you're prompted to answer 3 security questions. These answers are used to verify your identity if you forget your password, or if you log in from a new browser or a new computer. This process helps to maintain application security by preventing unauthorized use of your NetSuite user credentials. You can click the Remind Me Later button to dismiss the prompt and log into NetSuite immediately, but the next time you log in, you'll be prompted again to set up these questions. It's important to remember that you can only dismiss the prompt a maximum of 5 times. To change your security questions, locate the Settings portlet on your home dashboard. In the Settings portlet, you'll see the Update Security Questions link. Click on the Update Security Questions link. You will be required to select and provide answers to 3 questions about yourself for which you can easily remember the answers. Each answer must be unique, at least 3 characters long. You cannot use your email address or password as an answer, and answers are not case sensitive. Finally, click Save. Once you save your security questions and answers, a confirmation pop-up displays, and an email is sent to the email address you used to log in as notification that this setup has occurred. As a best practice, save and change your security questions periodically as a security measure. Now let's talk about changing your email address and changing your password. On the home dashboard, find the Settings portlet. Again, this is the portlet where you set up your security questions. Select the Change Email link. If you need to change your email address, you just need your current password. Then you can change your email address and select Save. If you want to change the email address for just the account to which you are currently logged into and use a different email address to access different accounts, check the Just This Account box. Otherwise, just make the change and select Save. It's important to know that a notification message is sent to your current email address alerting you to the change request, You must validate the change by following the instructions in the email sent to your new address, and you must continue to use your current email address to access NetSuite until the validation link is selected. Again, from the Settings portlet, you can change your password. Best practice is to periodically change your password to maintain account security, but check with your account administrator about the frequency required for your account. Select the Change Password link. In the Current Password field, enter the password you currently use to log in. In the New Password field, enter a new password. As you type, the Password Criteria portlet provides feedback ensuring the password you create meets the criteria. It is important to choose a password that cannot be easily compromised. By default, all NetSuite accounts are set to have a strong password policy. This policy enforces the following requirements. It must be a minimum length of 10 characters. At least 3 of these 4 character types are to be used: uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and non-alphanumeric characters. It does not contain illegal characters. It is not too easy to guess, such as common names, words, and strings like ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and is significantly different from your most recent password. The length and character type requirements for your password may vary if your account administrator has changed the password policy or minimum password length. Re-enter the new password in the Confirm New Password field, and then select Save. It's important to note that managing passwords has become an important aspect of your life in the cloud, and you should champion best practices to maintain security and privacy of your NetSuite data by developing a strong culture of password complexity and frequent password changes. In this video, we cover the best practices for logging in, tips for setting your default role and changing roles, how to set up and update your security questions, and how to change your login email and password. Thank you for completing the Getting Started video for logging in and security best practices.